Good morning, dear students. I'm Mandeep Sani, and today I'm here with the lesson number 8 of your English Circle book. The name of the lesson is How Fire Came to Man. In this lesson, I will discuss the question, answer, the word meaning, and the bookwork of this lesson. So let's start. I'm going to start with the word meaning. First is leaping. The meaning of the leaping is jumping. Leaping, jumping. Number second is delight. The meaning of the delight is great happiness. Delight, great happiness. When we feel too much happy, then we usually use this word, and the name of the word is delight, right? Delight, great happiness. Number 3 is snapping. The meaning of the snapping is sharp. Snapping, sharp. Number 4 is terrible. The meaning of the terrible is very bad. I have already discussed this word with you in the last assignments. Terrible, very bad. Again, I'm going to repeat. Leaping, jumping, up, terrible, very bad. Now we will move towards our question answer. Our first question is, why was fire scared? Now we have to give the reason here. Why was fire scared? Answer is, fire was scared because it had started to flicker, because it was getting dim and began to die out. So that's why fire was scared, right? Why was fire scared? The fire was scared because it had started to flicker. It was getting dim because it had started to flicker and began to die out. Right, now we will move towards our question number 2. Question number 2 is, what did fire eat? What did fire eat? It's very easy. The answer of this question is, fire ate sticks, logs, and all kind of wood. The question is in the past form, so that's why I have used the second form of the eat here, that is ate, right? What did fire eat? Answer is, fire ate sticks, logs, and all kinds of wood, right? Number 3 is, why was fire leaping and dancing in delight? Now again we have to put the reason here, that why was fire jumping and dancing in delight? The answer of this question is, fire was leaping and dancing in delight because man had fed fire sticks. You can stop up to the sticks also, but if you want to go with the rest of the sentence, you can also write. But if you want to stop up to the sticks, so that's also good. Fire was leaping and dancing in delight because man had fed fire sticks and it was not getting hungry anymore, because man had fed fire sticks, and at that time fire was not feeling low appetite, so that's why fire was jumping and dancing in delight, right? I'm going to repeat it again. Fire was leaping and dancing in delight because man had fed fire sticks and it was not hungry anymore. Right, now we will move towards our question number 4. That's also very easy. What did man enjoy? What did man enjoy? Now the question is in the past form, so I have used the second form of the enjoy here, that is enjoyed, right? What did man enjoy? Man enjoyed the glow and snapping sounds of fire. Man enjoyed the glow and snapping sounds of fire. You can also write the sharp sounds of fire, because the meaning of the snapping is sharp also, right? What did man enjoy? Man enjoyed the glow and snapping sounds of fire. Now we will move towards our question number 5. Why could Bear and his friend not take fire with them? Now again we have to put the reason here, that why could Bear and his friend not take fire with them? Answer is, they could not take fire with them because its terrible heat scared them. The meaning of the terrible is very bad. Its very bad heat scared them, right? They could not take fire with them because its terrible heat scared them, right? Now dear student, we will move towards our vocabulary portion. In this vocabulary portion, you are seeing the 3 words in a one line and 2 words are resembling with each other and 1 word is quite different. What you have to do, firstly you have to discover the different word and then you have to circle that one. Then you have to find the same rhyming word for the circled word, right? First is light, right. So light and right resembles with each other and 8 is a different word. So I have circled firstly this one and then now I will find the same rhyming word for the 8. 8, gate, right. So all word becomes couple here. Light, right, 8, gate. You can also go with the weight. Second number is book resembles with the look. Pen is different. I have circled pen here. So now I will find word for the pen is hen. Book, look, hen. Number 3 is found, sound. Found sounds resembles with each other and the tree is a different one. Firstly I have circled the tree and then I will found the same rhyming word for the tree. Tree, free. Number 4 is got. Got and caught is a similar word and the fan is different one. And firstly I have circled this one and then now I will find the same rhyming word for the fan. That is man. You can also go with the man. You can also go with the can. Fan, man. Number 5 is mouse. Mouse resembles with the house and cat is a different word. So firstly I have circled the cat and then I will find the similar rhyming word for the cat, that is bat. You can go with the hat also. Mouse, house, cat, bat. Number 6 is day, may. Day, may resembles with each other. So talk is a different word. I have circled the talk and then I will find the same rhyming word for the talk, that is walk. Day, may, talk, walk, right? Now dear student, we will move towards our grammar portion. Fill in the blanks with the is, are or am. We have already studied this in the last grade, right? So first is I dash not going to picnic. So with the I we always use am. So I am not going to school. Number 2 is they dash standing outside the class. They is a plural word. So we always use are with the plural. So what we will put here? We will put are here. They are standing outside the class. Number 3 is Yash dash singing loudly. Yash is a single person. We always use is with the singular one. So Yash is singing loudly. Number 4 is we dash not talking to Sanjay. We is a plural word, so we always use are with the plural words. We are not talking with Sanjay. Number 5 is Kavita. Kavita is again singular word. Singular. So Kavita is taking Pakhi to school, right? A B part is fill in the blanks with was or were. First is the doorbell dash ringing. The doorbell is a single bell, so we will use was here because we always use was with the single objects. So the doorbell was ringing, right? Number 2 is they dash playing hockey. They is a plural word, so we always use were with the plural words. They is a plural, so we will put were here. They were playing hockey. Number 4 is Rehan dash swimming in the pool. Rehan is the single person, so we will use was here. Rehan was swimming in the pool, right? Number 4 is the students of class 2nd B dash making a lot of noise. Now the students are the students are the plural word. So what we will use here? We will use were here because we always use were with the plural. The students of class 2nd B were making a lot of noise. I dash helping my mother in the kitchen. We always use am or was with the I. So now we have two options, was or were. So what we will use here? We will use was here. I was helping my mother in the kitchen. Now C is underline the correct word in the brackets to complete the sentences. Now firstly, to underline the right word, firstly we have to see the sense of the line here. First is I was, were, am not well yesterday. Yesterday is a past. Yesterday is a day that has been passed, right? So what we will use here? Yesterday, the day that has been passed. So what we will use here? We will use was here because yesterday is a past day. Past day means, right? I was not well yesterday. Number second is she dash. She was, were, am a doctor. So what we will use here? She is a singular person, so we will use was here. She was a doctor. Number 3 is words flying in the sky. Words plural, right? So we will use were here. Words were flying in the sky. Number 4 is my father dash driving carefully. So what we will use here? My father is a singular person, so we will use was with the father. My father was driving carefully. Number 5 is I dash going to tell mom when she will returns. Now returns means returns is a present sentence. So the sense of the lines indicates that the sentence is in the present form. So we will use am with the I, right? Because here is a returns. The sentence is in the present form. So we will use am with the I. I am going to tell mom when she returns. Now dear student, we will move towards our punctuation. Punctuate the sentences using full stop and exclamation mark. Use capital letters if needed. First is that Rose is wonderful. You are saying that T is small here, and we always start a new line with the capital letter. So we will put capital T here, right? That Rose is wonderful. Sign of exclamation at the end of the sentence, right? Because this line has been said by someone with a lots of feeling, with a lots of happy feelings, right? So we will put capital T here. That Rose is wonderful. That Rose is wonderful, sign of exclamation at the end of the sentence. Number 2 is we are going for picnic. It is a simple sentence. So what we will do? We are saying that W is small here, and we always starts with the capital letter. So we will put W here, capital W here. So we are going for a picnic, and full stop at the end of the sentence, because here full stop is absent, so we will put full stop at the end of the sentence. Number 3 is the sun rises in the east. It is again a common sentence, and T is small here, and we always starts with the capital letter, so we will put capital T here. The sun rises in the east, and full stop at the end of the sentence because it is a common sentence. Number 4 is we eat dinner at night in the evening, right? So it is also a common and simple sentence, and W is also small here, and we will put capital W here. We eat dinner at night in the evening, so at the end we will put full stop, right? 5th is I won the first prize. Firstly, I is small here, and we will always starts with the capital letter. So I is a capital. I won the first prize, sign of exclamation here, because I have put sign of exclamation at the end of the sentence because this line has been said by someone with a lots of good feelings, with a lots of delight, that I won the first prize, yay Jippy, I won the first prize. So this line has been said by someone with a lots of feeling, right? With a good feeling, I won the first prize, sign of exclamation. Number 6 is I scored the highest marks. Again, this line has been said by someone with the lots of good feeling. Yay, I scored the highest marks, right? So firstly, here is a small letter, small I, and I will start with the capital I. I scored the highest marks, sign of exclamation at the end of the sentence. So dear student, that's all about our lesson number 8, how fire came to man. I hope you have understood this lesson. Till then, take care. Bye bye, little champs.